Thank you for letting me know about that. Because I did not realize that. I crashed. Also, I'm realizing how loud I am. Okay, there we go. I'm like looking at my decibel level. It's like shit. I don't have any of my streaming stuff set up, so there's nothing that will just like cap me and stop me from talking. Yeah, I crashed. And I didn't notice. For whatever reason, I just do not. Oh, and speaking of which, so this right here, this is what allows for studio mode. When you're not in studio mode, it just shows whatever frame you're on. I don't know if this demonstrates why that can be a problem sometimes. I don't. Infinite deer is not really a problem for me. And it does allow you to do motions live like this. So you can kind of do this kind of stuff. But it does make it so that you don't really have the ability to just go to a BRB. I mean, you can, but like you can't prepare it the same way like you would of a studio, like, and then transition, and then you just have it there. You can go back. I prefer studio mode. Unfortunately, another program I use while streaming makes it so that like I can't. I use a bot program that requires me to turn off studio mode. But I recommend it for a lot of you, especially if you're starting out. Because it does allow you to prepare stuff, and you can take your time. You can have like your BRB set up here, and you'd be like, I'm gonna get a drink, or I'm gonna go piss, and then you can like put up your BRB, and then you can have your whole thing set up for when you come back and just hit transition. There's cool jump cuts. Um, I forget how to do them right now, but I can always figure it out and come back. Let me do the thing that I was planning on doing. Let's open the Dragon Ping tubers. Bam. Okay, I had to install AdBlock Plus before I started the stream, because the website this is on was covered in ads, and I was getting some pretty interesting ones. But this is a website called Picrew. A lot of you who are furries might be familiar with it. It allows you to generate avatars. A lot of people use them for like social media icons and stuff for their personas because it allows you to make it customizable. Someone made it a PinkTuber version of a Picrew, where it allows you to generate multiple frames, and specifically optimized for this program. So we're gonna be using this program to make a dragon together. I know more than two trans people. I am familiar with Picrew. Yeah, you know what? That's valid. So, do you remember earlier when we were talking about how I take up multiple frames for them specifically? Open mouth, shut mouth, etc. This right here is open mouth, shut mouth. So, like, closed mouth blinking. These are both, this is, like, each of these, we're gonna have two of these with the mouth shut, with the mouth open, with the eyes open and shut. We're gonna have two of these with the mouth closed, with the eyes open and shut. So pick different teeth. I like these teeth. I kind of like this closed eye. Yeah, like you're basically the most important thing to remember is that there's two parts of your VTuber that are going to be moving. It's going to be your eyes and your mouth, and you want two states for each of them. Yes. We're gonna build the Durgan. We're gonna build Durgans together. Now here's my question. Okay, so these are flavors. Okay. I want to pick who that controls color. So. Oh, these are different closed mouths. We're gonna make that one. So we picked a closed mouth, we picked a closed eye. Talk, talk, blink, not talk, blink. Yes. It took me a moment. Here's my question. Does it include color? Does this include colors for me? Or does it only have the sketch? Because either way, it's understandable. Yeah, okay, that controls the mouth. Colors there. I get it. Scales. Oh, and here's wings. I don't want any wings for this one. Oh, Hachi's life! Oh, and I forgot to update my title. Yeah, you'd absolutely make one of these things. Here's my question. Do I save using the PingTuber thing? Okay. So we're gonna just do that. So we're gonna do closed eye, closed mouth. It'll save it. Oh, I fucked up on naming that. Oh, it's just the outline. Okay, so you have to color this. That's fine. Closed mouth. Closed eye. So I gotta figure out how to do the open eye. But there we go. Like it's literally it's that simple to upload it to Veadotube. And then you get talking and it's just from this. I wonder if okay, so that's the open eye, and you have to draw your own eye in. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it is. I didn't realize that like the lack of color would also include the lack of eye, which is fine. Um, so these are both open eye. It's probably gonna break Veadotube. Closed eye. Closed mouth. Shaky dragon. I got this one already, so... Oh, I need the other one. I need that one, I think. Let me check this folder. No, I need the open mouth. There we go. Yeah, okay. Caffeinated beast. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna close eye, open mouth. Okay. That's the open eye because there's two lines. My eyeball will go in there later. Hello. So, Inaudible goes, you were in luck because I overslept and I had to push my lesson back an hour. So we're just vibing. And you didn't miss all that much. We basically we just set up the chat bubbles. I have them set to be kind of more like to match the Veadotube mascot, but now because we're just a black and white dragon, it doesn't really matter. Dwagon. So we got this buddy, which is like 4 frames, and like you can color this in like even paint. Like if you would like me to help you color your little Veadotube dragon buddy, I will 100% do that for you. It's 4 frames. I do not mind at all. Okay, what should we do next? Maybe I should show you all what if I showed you all Capamon? Capamon are cool. Alright, so this is Capamon. These are cute little, like, stream assistants. They're fun. They're not for everybody, but since we have a primarily furry audience, I feel like it would be fun to show this to you all. I do have to log in with Twitch. I am doing this. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's see, is there anything here that would be revealing? I don't think so. So, this is Capamon. You connect with your Twitch account. You can see my current Capamon on here listed as the Rudolph reindeer. If you're on my stream, you're probably familiar with him. He's just a little chunky, little chunkers. I have it set so that my Capamon announces once an hour when I've been streaming, both for me to keep track and for my viewers to keep track and for VOD shit. And I have it, it's when people follow me or subscribe to me. So we're gonna do a bit of that. We're gonna go we're gonna look at the Capamon collection. The way that this is set up is also similar to your chat boxes, and that you're gonna have a stream URL, and it's gonna give you. Oh, that's neat. It's going to give you a URL, and you are going to put that into your OBS overlay, and I'll show you all how to do that. So these are ones that I think I have saved. I don't know why I have some of these saved, but they're here. Yeah. Excuse me while I remember where the marketplace is. Okay, so a lot of these are around like $5-10. But you can get these. You can get a lot of them for free. I believe my Rudolph one is free. Pride Bee. The great part about these things is that they have a bunch of little animations, and you can program them to say and do different things. So I'm going to unlock the Pride Bee and go to my collection. This is the reindeer I normally use. Sleeping. Okay, so I believe it just migrates over all of my commands. Yeah, okay, yeah. So these are all my commands. This is the hour command I have. It starts my little Capamon eating. It does it plays a little eating animation. It says time ticks by when you're having fun, and it lasts 25 seconds. So it just sort of sits there and eats a little cookie, and it reminds everyone an hour has passed. We're gonna show. We're gonna demonstrate some of these different commands. So we're gonna do my profile. I'm not entirely sure how revealing this URL is. It says I shouldn't be sharing this with other people. So I'm not. I'm going to demonstrate everything, but sort of transition back now that none of you can see it. I'm going to get up to the point where I paste the stream URL in, and then I'm just going to not do that where y'all can see it. So we're going to go to live. We're going to go to browser. We're going to name it Capamon. We're going to make the dimension 650 by 400. I'm going to transition to BRB so that none of you can see me. And then I'm going to go back, do all the stuff. Go back to my Capamon. Didn't save my width and height, but that's okay. We can just retype that just like I'm retyping the Twitch URL. And bada bang. Boom. Now we have the little Pride Bee. I assume I'm gonna have to change this back, when I want to go stream again, and I want Rudolph. But for now, we have a Pride Bee. Okay, cool. So all of my commands still work. You'll notice that it's still that shade of green. That's because you can set, custom colors for your Capamon. Let's see. You set those here under options. You'll set the font color, the border color, and the background color. I have it set to match Caves of Cud. Just like I have my chat bubble set to match Caves of Cud. I'm gonna also change those. Let's see. We had Stream Elements open earlier, and the color should still be saved there. Alright. Let's try that now. Are you just not gonna work? I love that it gives you the option to connect to your Spotify account. Because, like, I don't think it's really an option for most people who are streaming. Do I have another command where I can just, like... Oh. It's not dance. That's totally my bad. It's supposed to be song. But, like, the song command's not working. Oh, well. I'll keep it up and see if that changes. Okay, so I've gone over... Unless... Hold on. Hold on. Let me refresh it. Okay, cool. So we're back. We're back to having the thing as it should be. Okay. So we've been over. I guess we can construct a stream overlay in Stream Elements. I think that would be the last, like, major thing I want to cover. Because outside of, like, having some sort of chat overlay for your VODs, or, like, a little assistant or whatever, I think that's probably the most important part. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to BRB so I could pop back into Stream Elements. And yeah, I should be fine. Okay. So the last thing that we're gonna do, because, like, we've got, like, outside of, like, our rig not being colored, and, like, that's a really simple fix, and I can also help you with that, and also you don't have to use this rig. Outside of our rig not being colored, we've got, like, essentially, like, a whole setup. The one remaining thing is, like, we want to be able to reward people when they follow us, or when they engage with us. So having the overlay where it's like, this person followed me is kind of important, and we're gonna make one. Stream Elements does it the best from my experience. If anybody has any alternative programs that they use, I'm more than happy to try them out. Also, I keep saying Streamlabs instead of Stream Elements sometimes, and I don't mean to confuse anybody. Yeah. They are different things. This is Stream Elements. OBS is commonly packaged with Streamlabs, but a lot of the overlays and stuff on there are paid. Yeah, Stream Elements does do stuff the best, but if you want something specific, like sound alerts or stuff for channel point redemptions, you gotta look elsewhere. Yeah, there's like there's a lot of different options. Like, for example, Digi on his channel has, you have the ability to redeem channel point rewards to pet his VTuber avatar. And that is a completely separate program. Also, I need to move our little friend. We're gonna move the Capamon. Ah! There we go. We're gonna flip the Capamon. And, like, some of these things I don't even have set up on my channel. Like, I eventually want to set up a VTuber thing to do the Pet Me channel points, but I've figured it out. There's a lot that you can do. And I'm more than willing to go over and try any of it. So we're going to make stream overlay. Yeah, I use Mix It Up for some of my stuff. It allows me to tie channel point redemption to something like, say, a GIF appearing and petting my VTuber's head. So because I've never used Mix It Up, and I've seen it used before, and I'm sure like a lot of people have. When it does like the petting me avatar stuff, is it them redeeming the channel points to have a GIF appear, or does it work with your VTuber avatar in some way? Like, are you arranging like like an overlay over your PinkTuber so that like it runs separately, or does it like affect your? How does it work? You don't mind me asking. We're gonna do alert box. So it comes with some default animations. Like, it has like this little heart that shows up when people follow you. This one, because it's for Stream Elements and not like a third party, does work with the emulate thing. So you could do that. And it'll generate a random name for you or whatever. But you can use it to set different stuff for it. I have a bunch of different files. I guess it won't let me use what videos do I have? Oh. Oh? Oh. Okay. I set mine to toilet kick that wave. I love that. Okay, so DigiDragon says, basically, I have an image in OBS that's invisible that is above my VTuber layer, and when the point redemption happens, it tells Mix It Up to execute a script, like a flowchart in Scratch, in which I have to set just to make the image appear for X amount of seconds to disappear again. Okay. You know, I should try that out then. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was different than that, so that's why I've been hesitant to try it, but I'm totally down to try it now. So we've added the GIF. I'm once again popping back to BRB to enter this. If you need a lot of GIFs, a couple months ago, I found somebody on Tumblr who uploaded a CD they found at a thrift store with 22,000 animated GIFs. And all of them appear to be safe for work. And there's a lot. There's also like another one that somebody found that has 150,000 that they uploaded. Somebody uploaded one with 75,000. This GIF was made by Soul. But like you can get a lot of different stuff that you can use like for your go live. Yeah, it's wild. Animated GIFs. Fluid peanut butter. You know what's really good? Have any of you ever like gotten peanut butter warm? Where like peanut butter enters like this liquid state and it's just like just warm enough, and it's like it's good. It's good. If I could like somehow figure out a way to like combine like warm liquid peanut butter with alcohol, I feel like that would like hit something primal in me. But yeah, you've all seen the gifs. So we're gonna pop out of this. Um, so like you don't have to worry about like, hey, I don't know how to do graphic design. There's unlimited resources for you to find stuff that'll work with your layout. Yeah, right. Like it doesn't seem like a far off dream. It seems like something that would be it would be thick, but that's how I like it. I feel like it would be doable. I God, I can't stop thinking about peanut butter. So, um, it does give you a default sound. No! Wow, that sound was awful. I don't understand. I'm deleting this right now. Uh, yeah, it was a terrible sound. Yeah, that noise sucks. That sure was a sound. Yeah, it was the sound of a cicadeer, which I guess I had uploaded to here. Tested out, realized that it was a bad sound, and then never got rid of it. This is why we get rid of assets that don't work. Also, I'm very loud too. Um, that's better. Um, I like that. That soothes my brain after what I just did to everyone. Yeah. Uh, what happens when I do? Okay. Forward. We just scared my cat that was on my lap purring. I'm sorry, cat. You should always feel free. You should always feel free to share your cool your cats with me. Here are mine. What was I even thinking of before that? Did I erase your brain? This is Himbo and Tendi. I've hit too many. Ignore me. Running simulations. I hit too many. I hit the test button too many times. Um, we were talking about peanut butter drinks. Yeah. We could go over that too. Right now I don't have anything set up. I normally have a limiter with voice meter banana. Once again. Bada bang. So this is voice meter banana. You can set different hardware inputs. Am I not using the Yeti? I feel like I am using the Yeti. I am though. Oh, I need to set. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Um. So that's my main microphone. All the sounds are coming out from my speakers right now. By my speakers, I mean not my speakers anymore. I mean my headset. That's the 2 USB audio device. I primarily use this because it's the only way I can capture sound through my capture card. I have to set it to, and it's, yeah, no, it's listed here. I have to set it to easy cap, and then it sets the audio input as its own thing. What if you somehow made a peanut butter flavored white Gilgamesh? There's no way. I have been very hesitant about Googling things because of mistakes I have made in the past on stream, but there's no way I'm Googling peanut butter white Gilgamesh. But would that even be a brown Sumerian? I don't know. I'm down to try. If anybody makes this happen and somehow makes this happen in my vicinity, I would be very grateful. Um, we're gonna go back to we're gonna go back to setting this up now. Yeah, subscriber reward's gonna be Weird Mickey. I found that one. That one. So there's an option for purchases within Twitch. And the little drone they use for it in this is very funny. But like I don't actually know what it corresponds to. 2 parts ale, 1 part milk from a goat or of its ilk. I don't, can I drink ale? Is ale on like the list of things I'm allowed to drink? It probably isn't. Gluten free. God damn it, no, I'm not allowed. God damn it. I'm sorry, I'm allergic. Okay, so now that we've set new gist for everything. It's time to Is it not? Are the resubscriptions separate? Oh, yeah, there we go. I love that sound. I also, for the record, I guess did not set up my sound correctly. Jump scare, ah! Oh, that's broken. That's weird. Why is it not saving for or why is it different for cheering? No! No, I fucked up. I fucked up. I can go back and grab the URL though and add it to the actual overlay. Not that it'll probably matter right now, because I doubt anybody's gonna like follow me or like subscribe to me during the process of this. But we can still we can still have it set up. So like you're not supposed to share this overlay URL either. But since I'm only going to be doing it while I'm teaching, and there's really no point any of you stealing it, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna put it in. Yeah. Okay. So transition. Isn't milk and ale horse jizz? Half milk, half beer is horse jizz. I believe all of you. Will the emulate? Yeah, okay, cool. So now you'll see how it shows up on like my actual like Twitch thing. It's set. The overlay is in. And it'll show up. The important thing to remember with your notifications overlay is that if you're going to do this, if you make sure to have it visible on every single scene that you want to show notifications. If I have, like, for example, I have, when I'm typically streaming, I have starting soon, I have a BRB, and I have a live. My BRB, I think, yeah, my BRB doesn't show when people follow or subscribe to me when I'm on that. And I have it set up that way for a reason. Mostly because I won't, like, I can't see it. And I want to discourage people from doing it while I'm, like, essentially I'm having technical difficulties stage. So I'll make sure to make that source, the notifications overlay source that we see here, that we just set up. I have to make sure that it would be, for example, on my live or starting soon. This is just starting soon. This is my starting soon essentially. Yeah. Boop. Gonna fix that right now. Get. Okay, cool, fixed. They all sound bad. You know, in all fairness, I'll never be able to know. And I'm probably better off for it. Let's see. So I've got notifications. Got my little buddy. Got the VTuber avatar. I have a tutorial walking people through the Tiltify overlay setup that's separate. If any of you have any specific questions on that one, I'm totally down to answer them. Right now I'm just trying to think. Is there anything that anybody would want to see? Ooh. Because the problem with doing, I wish I could do a flip. Fucking, can I do a flip? Can I do essentially a flip? This is gonna be sad. I fucked up. I can do this. I'm flipping. Oh, for the record, now that we did that, it's a good idea to make it so that your avatar can be kind of dragged anywhere. Okay, I went ham and I made a mistake because I painted my avatar and I made it huge. And the program that I use, which isn't Veadotube, it's called Squawker. It allows me to have additional frames. It doesn't fully display my VTuber avatar because I can't make a window big enough on my desktop. That is literally my problem right now. So it cuts me off at about the waist, but like I have a fully designed rendered character from toe to tip. And I could technically like throw myself around like anywhere. Which makes it easy when I'm playing games. Like for example, like there's like with this avatar, I get cut off like right here. So like if I was playing a game where like there's an entire toolbox right there, and like I like that I wouldn't be able to just lift myself over it. I'd have to do something a little bit more creative. I am designing smaller rigs. Like you can see them some of my previous art streams. you can see in some of my previous art streams on my VODs, I have some prototype that I've been working on, like learning on how to animate, and it's a lot smaller. So I can take it and flip it around the screen, and it kind of just like hovers, and I'm trying to go for that vibe. But there's a bunch of different ways that you can solve the problem of like how to arrange your VTuber avatar, and you're better off not like fretting about it right now, because like as you stream more and as you figure out like how you like to stream and what kind of games you play, you'll figure out what kind of stuff you should do for your avatar. Yeah, that is also really important. Like, see here how the disaster that I've made, that would have been avoided if I put it into groups. And we can do that right now. We select both, and we just go to group, and then we have a group, and having them in a group like this allows you to adjust the visibility of everything on the fly. I recommend groups for stuff like, for a while, I was streaming a couple different music artists on my channel. I find when it comes to size, record a video, the size it'll play out will probably be the size of a YouTube video, so you can kind of see what your setup is. Yeah, that's a good idea too. And you can see on OBS, where's me? Where's me, please? There's me. You can see that it has the option to record. I used to record all of my stuff, and then we ran out of space after streaming for 2 years. But the option is there. And like, you can actually like record stuff and go back to it, and it is really helpful to see like how everything is. Sorry, I just spaced out for a second. I have had like next to no caffeine today, and like I thought it wasn't going to affect me, but it absolutely has. But it is 7:43, and I feel like having espresso at this hour would be a bad idea. That's a great thing to mention. You can automatically export VODs to YouTube straight from Twitch. They give you the option to break it into 15-minute intervals, if I remember correctly. I don't recommend that, because it'll just like it'll clip like an hour-long VOD into like 15-minute clips, and like it'll just be a nightmare for you to organize and edit later. But you can just do it like you could just export the VOD like whole from Twitch. I don't feel comfortable opening Twitch and demonstrating that, because it's just going to be a lot of me flipping back and forth between that BRB. But I can, if it is of interest to anybody, or if anybody wants to show them step by step how to do it, I'm happy to record it later. I recommend it rather than downloading and uploading. If you do that, you'll have to have the YouTube Studio open the entire time it's uploading. Versus Twitch does it through an outside server. I did not know that. That is good for me to know. Sometimes YouTube Studio doesn't work sometimes, and that's good. That's good. I imagine that's a lot more efficient than downloading and uploading it anyway. So thank you. Yeah, do that. I've been doing that out of laziness. But it's good to know that I was making the right choice. I'm not sure how I'm gonna play with this little dragon VTuber. Maybe I'll do a stream where I come back and I just like open this in like Paint, and we can color our dragons, or I can color my dragon. You all can watch. Now I'm trying to figure out what much more I need to cover, because I've gotten pretty much everything to like set up like a basic Twitch stream. Now I will say, I do recommend having stuff like text overlays. Like I have one for my Discord, where it has like a chat command for my Discord, and it's like the exclamation point Discord, and it lets people know like on the screen itself like how to trigger it. Do you know about scene collections and profiles? I don't know about that actually. That is part of why I had to make a separate account on my computer, because I have a bunch of scenes on my other one, and I haven't figured out how to make it so that like I can just make a new profile and start from scratch. So I started from scratch on my computer instead, which ultimately is better for what I was doing. But like what you're talking about is helpful. I haven't poked around in here yet. Scary. Is it? Will essentially just take all of this and just put it into a profile that I can check and then bounce back and forth through? Like, yeah, it does do that. It does do that also. Also, I forgot that if I flip the Capamon without flipping in the program, it'll just do that. We're still up, right? We're still over here. Left. We're gonna make you face left. Oh. Oh. Scene collections are different then. Because when I popped over into a new scene collection, it dumped me into like a raw environment, like I just installed OBS. Like there wasn't even any selections in the audio mixer. That's why everything went dark for a second. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Um, that is helpful for me to know in the long run. I fuck. For the first thing I'm gonna do is like go back and like arrange everything on my layout and fix everything. If you can duplicate the correction, you make changes to the one that already exists without changing the original. Yeah, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. Thank you. See, all of us are here to learn today. I do recommend that you all follow Digi if you haven't already. Because he has been putting out some really great stuff, and also is fairly good at answering these sorts of questions as well. He knows a lot more than me in regards to some There's some aspects of this. I haven't even begin to touch Mix It Up. Can learn a lot from him. Speaking of which, is there anything... I don't think... Outside of, like, delving into, like, Mix It Up or, like, specifically the Twitch... Like, the Twitch settings itself, I don't think there's much more. I will say, without having to, like, actually... This is going to be interesting. Meet me immediately. Yeah, immediately. Okay. So... I recommend, at the very least, if you're going to set up for streaming... This will probably, like, be the last thing I do before I leave for... I'll leave in, Yeah, okay. That was too much. Okay. This is probably gonna be the last thing that I go over before I break. So, like, this is what my Twitch page looks like. I recommend, at the very least, that you all fill this out. The panels allow you to do a lot with, like, for example, like, I talk about my AnyKey badge here. With places where you can support me through Humble Bundle, or the LGBT Freedom Fund that I'm fundraiser that a lot of you are watching the stream so that you can learn more how to do for things. Yes. The main thing I will say that if you're that I think you should all do bare minimum is, if you're not gonna have panels, or even if you're gonna have panels, just fill this out. It lets you put a bunch of different URLs on the side here, so you can link to, like, your Twitter or your Discord or your Tumblr. But having all of this stuff here, like, having, like, a way for somebody to contact you outside of Twitch, will help you get in touch with other streamers and viewers. Because the Twitch messaging system sucks, in my opinion. I never get notified for it, and, like, for example, like, I've been looking for more pathologic streamers lately, and I like being able to go to a streamer's page and being like, okay, this person streams pathologic. I'm gonna go to their Twitter page, and I'm going to, yeah, it could be better. Like, I don't even know when people message me on this, but yeah, like, brain. But yeah, like, if I'm watching somebody who's streaming a video game that I don't typically see streamed, and I want to, like, share them with my friends and be like, hey, come look at this pathologic streamer, and I go to their page, and they have their Twitter up, and they've posted a go live, I can just go share that go live. Or, like, even if you've just had your Twitter up, I can go write a go live and be like, hey, so-and-so, hey, the Shamehole is playing Stick of Loathing, and you know that nobody fucking streams that, and me and the other Stick of Loathing fans can go and, like, vibe with you and your Stick of Loathingness or whatever niche video game. I've noticed that has been a big help, more so than anything else when it comes to meeting new people on the site, is just having a way for somebody to contact you and having a landing page for them where they can see more of your work. So I'm making a big deal out of this minor thing, because if all of you walk away from this and the thing that I see is that you just do this, I will be happy. We have so many screens up. There's so many tiny versions of me. At this point, I don't feel, like I said, once again, I don't feel like there's much more I can cover, without me having to delve into some weird not back end, but, like, you know, like, just setting page territory that I might not want to do so live. I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid. I really appreciate everyone who showed up. I'm very happy to see that how many people were interested. I'm gonna be uploading this VOD later. Exactly how Digi described it to YouTube. So anybody who missed this and who wants to go back or just wants to go back, what happened with Twitter? You have to tell me. You have to tell me before I raid. I'm literally looking for somebody to raid right now. What? What the fuck? What? Okay, like, here's the thing. I could almost, like, not knowing anything that has happened, I am very, the journalist thing could be any fucking excuse. But Mastodon, proper, like, the entire Mastodon account, yeah, that I knew. I hit the wrong thing. I have a Twitter short tag. You know what we'll do? Next lesson, we'll go over like bot commands and like how to do stuff. And Two Persians play just reminded me. Is it just Gilly or is it Gilly and Soul? Gotta love that free speech. Yeah, just Gilly. Gilly is wonderful. If you haven't if you haven't seen Two Persians play, I highly recommend it. I don't know if y'all are currently streaming or if y'all are like taking a break right now. But y'all make really great content. You can find them on TikTok too. Gilly was the one who taught me how to use BifuBot, which is an entire other lesson in which we can teach you how to add a bot that your viewers can use to talk to you through text-to-speech. You'd animate it similar to how we learned how to animate Veadotube. No, we're not on break anymore. Excellent. Seems to be specifically journalists reporting on what Musk has been doing. I stream every Friday, and we try to do co-op games streams together once in a while. I need to write down an actual schedule. Because I can't rely on Twitter for go lives anymore. But yeah, I have to drop by. It seems to be specifically journalists reporting on what is God. Okay, so I'm gonna use my short link. I have it so that if I type twit and a handle, it'll auto-generate a link to somebody's Twitter. That's mine. You can find me there. I'm assuming that I'm probably gonna have to add. I should add my Mastodon to my profile. I should add my Mastodon and I should add my Tumblr if it hasn't been there already. It's not. Yeah, it's not. In my Discord, I've got a bot that posts when streams are coming up, and if you react with the join up emote, the bot will ping you when I go live. Nice. Okay. Sweet. I don't get Discord pings anymore, Gilly. I don't know why I can't fix this problem that I clearly caused myself, but I can't figure out how to get any of my notifications to work on my phone anymore. I've had this set up for like half the day, so I haven't really been testing it out, but I've been experimenting with running shit on my desktop. So I'm literally at the point where I'm gonna have to take pen to paper and just have like a whiteboard calendar in here, and I can write down when everybody's streaming, and then I won't miss streams again. And that seems to be the best solution. But yeah, no, like I have this very particular problem with my notifications because of what I do. But I highly recommend that you all have a similar setup to like how Gilly has it set up, where you can notify your followers when you're going live. That's kind of like why you want the Discord link here and stuff. But that's like a whole fucking other thing. Who should I raid? You know who I want to raid? There is this Caves of Cub screener. I can say words. There is this Caves of Cub screamer that I found. And they were pretty cool and informative, and like, I like that. So we're all gonna. I'm taking a break. I might make bad decisions with caffeine. And we're gonna raid Calazard. I don't know what Kios is up to tonight. I'm gonna see how he's feeling. What is today? Thursday. So that means he might be off he's off tomorrow. So we might do something. Who knows? I might take a break, whatever. I'm gonna go check out to see what happened with Mastodon on Twitter. Y'all go say hi to Calazard. I might be live later. Check me on the socials. I'm on Mastodon now. Yeah, Tendy? Yeah, Tendy? Are you ready to raid, Tendy? She's touching me. You ready to raid, Tendy? Are you ready? Oh, now that I've picked you up, you shut up. Yeah? You gonna sit on my desk? Bye, Shamehole. Tendy would say bye, but she doesn't understand. Enjoy Caves of Cud. I do.